spoiler time. This is MrLuBuFu, and I know I haven't done spoilers in a while, but that's because when Born of the Gods came out, I was busy with other stuff. Real world. But now, let's just do it. Journey into Nyx. It is time. So we're just going to go ahead and hop into the spoilers that WotC has released. First one we have is a Johnny's Presence. It's a 1-mana white instant that you can give a creature +1/+1 indestructible. And we have a new keyword, pardon. I think I just coughed over the lung, that's where that noise was. Which is Strive. Which this really, at least on this card that they've spoiled, it really strives to be a better mechanic. It's like bad Replicate. Because it costs 2 colorless white more for each target beyond the first. So it's like, hey, we're going to take the effect of Fireball and make it worse. Given they can do that for, I'm almost certain that there'll be some, I'm calling it now, some mythic rare with the Strive mechanic that's like really aggressively costed. But this common is not, it's not for it. Yes, in block draft, it is a 4-mana way to get 2 heroic triggers, which can be always good. And 4 mana for 2 heroic triggers can set up some blowouts. This card's an okay one, though. I certainly think with the combat tricks that run around in the current draft format, that this certainly can be a relevant one. Next, we have Cyclops of Eternal Fury. This is like the archetypes, like what everyone thought the red archetype was going to be, creatures you control with haste of some sort. This guy is, not exactly the same as the archetypes, but he's a big dude. He's a 5/3. So the 5 power is quite relevant as it, beats through Ness and Asps and the like, but I don't know. I think he's too expensive for much use in Limited. We have Dakra Chaka Mystic. I'm just gonna start making up the names that I go about. So we have Dakra Mystic. So it's a blue 1/1 merfolk. That blue color is each player reveals the top card. Either it's put into the graveyard or each player draws a card. This this is clearly one of those symmetrical effects. So you have to be able to abuse it well, and yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. We have Gnarled Scarhide, which, that poor Minotaur, missing an arm. I had a name for him too, and I forgot. I will. So it's 2/1 for 1, so, not bad. Cherry creature, it can't block, so that's the downside that it gets. It's like Gravecrawler, except it also has a bestow cost of 4. So, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it could be like a nice aggressive guy that people are going to try and use. I don't know what to think. They really like their black 2/1s, so maybe it's good, maybe it's not. I'm not too impressed by it. Then again, I'm not impressed by black 2/1s. Extinguish all hope, all ye who enter here. This is the Wrath effect everyone was hoping would be Damnation, and it's not, because it's 6 mana to destroy all non-enchantment creatures. So if you had lots of enchantments, cool, but what I don't like is, like, the art is all of the gods, and the gods would be indestructible anyway, so it doesn't... whatever. Limited, quite powerful, I think. Depends, because there's so many enchantments to run around. We have Eidolon of Blossoms, with another keyword, Constellation, which is, in this case, whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield, draw a card. So, enchantments, big thing. This one's pretty good. It certainly can set up some broken things. I'm very curious to see what happens with this. If it gets a 4-mana 2/2, though, it means it gets blown out really easily by creatures, but this one has piqued my interest. We have Hall of Triumph, which is a 3-mana artifact. You choose a color, and creatures you control that choose a color get +1/+1. So, another Glorious Anthem style effect. This one you gotta choose the right color, but if you're drafting that sort of deck, this could do something. Again, it is legendary, so you can't start stacking them. That'd be ridiculous. But next we have Ravenous Crocodile Tota. There we go. That's what it's gonna. It's a crocodile. It's not really. It's a 2/4 with vigilance for 4. So it's a giant spider with vigilance and monstrosity. This guy seems solid. But then again, we haven't been impressed by the giant spiders that in size that are in the current format. So maybe not. We have Satyr Hoplite. It's a 1-mana 1/1 that has heroic. Whenever you cast a spell, targets that you put a +1/+1 counter. This guy feels better than the red heroic guy from Theros, but I wasn't impressed with that guy either. I don't get impressed by the cheap guys. We have Whitewater Naiads, 5-mana 4/4 Constellation, that whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield, target creature can't be blocked. So hey, make a creature unblockable. Seems pretty good. Bestow on it. Unblockable. Oh yeah. And lastly we have the poor little singled starfish. It's sigiled, I know, but it's singled. Singled starfish. He's single. Because all he does is sit there and scries. He cries. He scries a river because he's single. You guys get it? Get my joke? I'm so clever sometimes, except not really. I like this guy. He's a guy that sits on the ground and blocks 2/2s, and a repeatable scry effect can do some fun things. Anyway, that's it for today on my end. Thank you guys all for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and keep your eyes open for the next day and spoilers and stuff.